less work and people still expect me to record a YouTube video. But anyways, run that intro.
I got a shit wrong with a tag.
Like I said, I've been broken a couple of times. So, respect. Don't.
I wanted to kill myself.
What am I supposed to do? Somebody send help. So far, school has just been whooping. Like, I'm talking about every time I go into the classroom, I leave the classroom even more confused. I am in the trenches. The reason why I'm not uploading every week, like every 2 days, I could make skits every day if I really wanted to. It's this schedule, bro. I promise you. Right? So right now, what we finna do is we're gonna go subject by subject and we're gonna see what's happening. So run that clip.
This as a subject makes zero sense, because what do you mean as a language that I know, speaking ever since I was a small boy, I can't get 90% for? Let's just internalize that, right? I'm reading a text, right? I'm reading a book. I'm reading it. Yeah. The text says the curtains were blue. My teacher is now yapping about he was depressed. How have you done that then? How does that work? Also grammar, right? The English language doesn't make sense. Why is there silent letters? How am I supposed to spell when there's silent letters? I feel bad for people who have to learn like the language when they're like older, because that thing must be techie. I'm so done with English. Like, hey, now skip to the next round.
Do I even have to say a word about maths? You know, there's not even a point of ranting. There's not even a point, because now it's like every time I walk in there and it's just trig and it's algebra and whatever, and I'm like, no, we've lost it. I don't know, and the fact that it's gonna get worse is what scares me. No, we can only hope and pray when it comes to maths. We can only hope and pray.
J'arrive en fond de 5ème, 2024 je suis en pétard, AMG Prima, j'ai fond de 5ème, 2024.
Which is a weird language, because why does every single thing you can possibly think of have a gender? That's low-key sexist, right? For example, a boat. You know how we usually refer to boats as females? In French, a boat is actually a male, right? So y'all ain't tapped in. So if you go to some rich guy's yacht and he's like, no, she's been on like 25 different journeys. Nah, he's lying, bro. Tell him that the boat is a male, right? I consider that just crazy, the fact that everything has a flipping gender. Next thing also, this French is like these weird sounds. I'm just gonna show y'all, right, some of the stuff you're saying. Y'all can do further research, right? And you know, French, it's okay, like as the subject itself, but still, why is there exceptions to every single rule? For example, let me land, right? Countries obviously have genders, right? So now, usually when a country ends with an E, it is now female, right? So now I'm Zimbabwe, right? I'll come on and say it. So now imagine when I'm there and you know there's like a quiz there, and then it's like Zimbabwe. I'm like, obviously I write female, and turns out no, there's a list of countries that you just say no, despite the fact that they're female, we're just gonna call them male for some reason. Like I'm so confused. How have you done that? I mean, exceptions for every single rule in the French language, every single rule, right? I don't understand it. I really don't. Surely physics will be better. So, thing with physics is that every time I step in there, I never succeed. I never win, right? A couple months back, I wrote this test, right? We'll just say I got slapped. Like, I got whipped. All right. So now every time I go in there, I just want the lesson to be over, right? I'm trying to log in. I'm trying to tap in because exams are soon. That's why I'm going to have to disappear and log in for a while. But I'll come back. I always come back. Right, but eventually, right, now that I've been studying, I've been doing whatever, I'm gonna try and get it in, because now it's remontada, right? I ain't Real Madrid vs Arsenal, proper remontada now. Now the remontada starts. I'm trying to get an A for physics. I'm trying to get that right now. It's not looking good, ref, but we can always turn the tide. You know what I'm saying? 4 weeks is a long school term. That's what I'll say. 4 weeks is like, I mean, that's only half. 4 weeks is long. We can go succeed. So yeah, now run that.
Only two subjects that are saving me right now is history and ecos. Now, that was the only thing that's keeping me going. Because without them subjects, I would be in the trenches. I couldn't imagine if I took like IT or CAD or biology. Nah, y'all got that. That's not my bag. But anyways, now we're gonna head into the final rant.
On top of this, I still have other commitments. Part of a choir. I have sports. Yeah, actually, my next video, I should actually do like the team that I'm playing for right now. No, so someone write that down. Someone write that down. Now I'm trying to say. That's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I think it's that time of the video. We finna end it. It's been nice with y'all. We're gonna start doing something different right now. I have a couple of vid ideas. Next video and the video after that. Yeah, no, we finna go crazy. And yeah, no. See y'all next time.
I've been in that field. I'm the boss man. Shoot you in your jaw, fuck up your teeth, now you can't talk again. 5 by 6, hit it, kneecap, now you can't walk again. All they fully say, shouldn't have spot on him. Speak on 2 or 3 now, how about deeper than the deep end? I'll stay out the way, but speak on game, then we creepin'. I pulled up with this 223 and hit your